So, when you came here to do your masters, was it easy, hard, or that was all right? How was your experience? Because it's been quite some time since you have done that.
And I realized I cannot study physics, chemistry, maths, and that was just too much. So,
Heart, blood, and sweat, and then they are able to reach to a stage where they are getting a house built. Hello, everyone. This is Chakit from VAC Global Education. Today, I've got Devyani with me, and she is a person who is working in the construction field. She has done masters in urban designing
yes.
from University of Auckland. So the reason why I brought her to the podcast is so that you guys can know about the construction industry, construction field, also what goes around in the real estate market in New Zealand. Also, we'll get to know her background, where is she from, and what did she study, which I've already told you, but the journey, what she had till date. So, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Chakit. Thank you so much.
Great. So, let's begin with your journey in New Zealand. So first tell me about your family background, about your education, what you did in India.
So, basically, I grew up everywhere. My dad was in the army, so we moved around a lot, settled down in Delhi, did my university from Delhi as well. I did my 5 years bachelor's of architecture in India
Okay.
from
Which university?
IP University.
Okay.
Um, Urban design was one of the biggest things that interested me during our fourth year semester, second semester. And that was something that was quite fascinating to me, and I wanted to pursue it further.
Mhm.
And while I was looking around for which universities offer the best urban design course, I came across New Zealand. Now, I know New Zealand is not everyone's first choice for a lot of academic courses, but it's the most pocket friendly,
Mhm.
most accessible, and also it was a 2 year course crunched into one that kind of made me feel more at ease with achieving my goals faster. And at that time, my goal was to basically open my own firm.
Hmm.
Um, so that was basically the reason why I chose New Zealand. And urban design, like I said, was always my passion. Growing up, I knew from the very beginning, like in ninth standard, I decided that I wanted to be an architect. I was always fascinated by houses, and that grew and grew over the years. And I realized I cannot study physics, chemistry, maths, and that was just too much. So, yeah.
But this profession, does it need you to have maths in it?
It does.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Earlier, they used to, it was mandatory, especially in India, to have physics as a core subject, but
Hmm.
not anymore. Some universities still prefer physics.
Mhm.
Um, at my time, when I was doing my competitive exams, we had AIEEE, which had physics as a major subject in there as well, which meant that you need to have science in your plus one and plus two.
Mhm.
However, that has changed, I think, over the years. Now you have a special aptitude test in India for architecture
Mhm.
that covers only maths. So
Okay.
we had students, I had my classmates who had done commerce with maths or arts with maths, and they were happily doing architecture, and they're quite successful in the field still.
Okay.
So
So, what were the prerequisite which you already have before coming to New Zealand? Because the other day I was here,
yeah.
I saw you drawing so beautiful drawings, which are dreams for so many people. Like they put in their heart, blood, and sweat, and then they are able to reach to a stage where they are getting a house built. So, what was those prerequisite which you already had before coming to New Zealand?
The prerequisites are pretty simple and basic for every field as such. You've done your graduation, you've finished high school, you're doing your graduation in your respective fields. My case was architecture, and
Mm-hmm.
once I got the transcripts in hand, I started applying for universities
Mm-hmm.
outside. So, pretty much having the transcripts, IELTS score was important, and then figuring out which university and what course you wanted to do.
So, what pinpointed apart from the
The reason I'm saying skills because आर्किटेक्चर कर लिया अब उसके बाद वो तो स्किल आ गया ना, तो वही आपका फाउंडेशन है जब
अच्छा, आर्किटेक्चर जो आपने किया है
हाँ,
वही आपका
क्योंकि
वो।
वो 5 साल का फाउंडेशन कोर्स है. All
हाँ।
over the world, architecture in most countries is only 3 years. There are
हम्म।
very few countries, namely South America, China, Japan, and all these places, जहाँ पे अभी भी 5 साल का कोर्स है.
अच्छा।
So 5 years.
इंडिया में भी 5 साल का है।
Correct. So when we introduce ourselves over here, we don't
Yeah.
say we've done bachelors of architecture. We've done 5-year professional bachelors of architecture.
Okay.
Because over here, when they do a 5-year course,
Hmm.
that means that they've done bachelors and
Plan
masters
masters together.
both.
Yeah.
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 But that's the whole reason that in India we get our registration after 5 years, because in our bachelors only we've done like all of the things, and every year has a specific task, right? So it gears you for anything that masters brings along.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, when you came here to do your masters, was it easy, hard, or that was all right? How was your experience? Because it's been quite some time since you have done that. Yeah.
With the university,
Yeah.
okay. So I honestly was absolutely in awe of the infrastructure that was there.
Hmm.
A lot of people don't like the university architecture building,
Yeah.
but I love it.
Yeah.
I think it is very industrial looking. It's not the greatest to look at from the outside, but
Yeah.
under se unhone like the woodwork and everything that they've done is exquisite. I loved it.
Yeah.
So obviously that was the excitement was always there. Our studio was only 15 people.
Hmm.
I was the youngest in my class.
Okay.
Everyone called me kiddo.
Kiddo.
And
And how old were you when you came here?
I came in 23, 24, maybe.
24.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So this is right after your graduation, right?
yes,
Yeah.
I was in India for about 6 months.
Hmm.
And then after that, I came over here.
So no prior work experience as
I worked
such.
in India. I
Okay.
worked in India for a company called CP Kukreja and Architects. I was
Okay.
working with them as an intern.
Okay. So that was an internship,
Yeah.
not a proper job, but
No, I did
internship.
my
Yeah.
I after university in India, I did work on some interior work
Mm-hmm.
for my parents' friends' showrooms and everything.
Yeah.
Because I had already applied for a course over here, I was deferred
Yeah.
because we were waiting for my transcript. So I did
Okay.
not know
हाँ.
when I had to leave. वो
Okay.
कभी भी जैसी transcripts
हाँ.
आता, I just had to provide it to the university.
Yeah.
I had a conditional offer already.
Okay.
So I was in limbo, but
हाँ.
वो transcript आते आते late हो गया था, so I had to defer a year and then I came the year later.
तो जब आप आए यहाँ पे तो कैसा लगा आपको स्टार्टिंग में मतलब जब एकदम इनिशियल 2 4 5 दिन होंगे तो
It's
वो क्या
exciting.
हाँ
The campus is beautiful.
हम्म
The studio was amazing.
हाँ
Like I said, I was the youngest in the class.
या
तो सीखने को बहुत मिला. कुछ लोग जो थे already class में, those people were already working with Auckland Council.
ओके
So Auckland Council had sponsored their education and they were in there learning urban design or learning good urban design principles basically to implement it back into the council working.
हाँ हाँ
So वो network करने को बहुत मिला.
हम्म
I was a bit disappointed, which I think I would have been in any country if I had gone to the UK or Canada or wherever. Because in countries में वो age no bar होती है for
हाँ.
when you work, right? You can start studying even at 40,
Yeah.
even at 80.
या
It's your choice.
या
वो मुझे थोड़ा सा disadvantageous लगा मेरे लिए because जो मेरे professors थे, those people knew my classmates or colleagues at a professional level. They had worked with them before. They
Yeah.
knew them. So it's difficult when you work with someone professionally to grade them. So I felt like एक तो India से भी we're very competitive with our marks and everything. So at that point, I felt a bit disadvantaged because I don't know anyone. I'm new to the country. I'm trying to, create a place for myself. So
Yeah.
वो थोड़ा मुझे disappointing लगा था. But then also it worked because I got to sort of network with all of these people. who
yeah
are
that
working
was I was about to come on to
for big companies. They helped me like sort of tailor my CV क्योंकि हम इंडिया से आते हैं, वो पुराना CV लेकर के जो 3-4 pages का CV होता है हमारे इंडिया में, which is not something that people who are working or business operators, उनके पास time कहाँ है 3-4 pages पढ़ने के लिए. You need to be precise,
Crisp.
concise, and in
Sharp.
short words tell them why they should hire you.
Yeah.
And ये सब नहीं पता होता हमें. हम इंडिया का पुराना CV उठा के आ लेते हैं क्योंकि हमें पता है वहाँ पे हमें उससे jobs का response मिल रहा है. But we fail to understand that every country, the layout, the format, the kind of the way to apply for a job is very different. So those people kind of helped me with that.
Okay.
And that's how I tailored my CV and got my first.
so that help you कि वहां से किसी ने आपको पहली अपनी जॉब लेने में हेल्प की
Not really.
या
Because I think वो लोग, they were all in very big companies, to be honest. I mean, Becca is one of the biggest construction companies in New Zealand.
okay
It's a UK based company and it's huge. Then council में it's difficult, and honestly, all of these companies generally require residents.
okay
So it was not very easy, but they did help me in terms of telling me LinkedIn Indians उस टाइम पे LinkedIn wasn't that great. Like you couldn't approach people on LinkedIn and
Yeah.
saying, "Can I talk to you? Can I take you out for a cup of coffee? Can I
Hmm.
pick your brain?" And I genuinely found my mentor on LinkedIn.
Oh, nice.
He was also a University of Auckland student. He was also an urban designer. I met up with him. He saw my CV. He saw my portfolio, gave me tips,
Hmm.
and later on also collaborated on a couple of projects with me.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah.
फिर उसके बाद पहली जॉब कहाँ थी, कैसे मिली, उसकी स्टोरी क्या है?
बहुत हसल किया, बहुत एक्सेल शीट्स बनाई हैं, रिजेक्शन फाइल, जॉब एप्लीकेशन फाइल्स,
हाँ.
बट डिफिकल्ट होता है बिकॉज इंडिया में द कंस्ट्रक्शन टेक्निक इज डिफरेंट, द वे वी वर्क इज डिफरेंट, एंड न्यूजीलैंड हैज दिस वेरी close knit community in any field I feel,
Hmm.
and that means that they want local experience.
Hmm.
सो काफ़ी मैंने क्वेश्चन भी किया रिक्रूटर्स को, काफ़ी एम्प्लॉयर्स को भी क्वेश्चन किया कि इफ़ यू डोंट गिव मी एक्सपीरियंस हाउ विल आई गेन न्यूजीलैंड एक्सपीरियंस.
Yeah.
And there was this one Australian developer
Hmm.
who I met through. There was at that time there used to be a portal called Student Job Search.
Yeah, it's still there.
Is
Yeah,
oh,
it's
wow.
still there. Yeah.
So I met this Australian developer on
Yeah.
that, and he was a godsend to me.
Huh.
He would generate work for me.
Okay.
I would call him and I'd be like, "Steve, I need work."
Yeah.
Um, and he would say, "Okay, I'm sending this design to you. I
Yeah.
want you to work on this. I'm building, retrofitting a commercial building into residential building
Yeah.
in Australia. तो इसके plans बनाने हैं, इसको 3D बनाना है, ये करना
हाँ.
है." So he would give me work.
Yeah.
And from there, I got to know कि क्योंकि इंडिया से आने बाद मुझे तो ये तक नहीं पता था वॉल थिकनेस क्या है यहाँ पे,
हाँ.
क्योंकि वी आर सो
वहाँ पे ईंटों से बनती है और यहाँ से लकड़ी से बनती है.
एग्जैक्टली, एंड वी आर सो इट वाज मसल मेमोरी जब हम वॉल बना रहे हैं कितनी थिकनेस की वॉल
हाँ.
बनानी है, यहाँ आकर के कुछ पता ही नहीं वॉल कैसे बनानी है.
हाँ.
तो उससे मुझे वो थोड़ा बहुत एक्सपोजर आया.
हाँ.
And that's when I learned कि okay, things are very different, things
Hmm.
run very differently. But I used that experience.
You can go little technical also because the people who will be watching this later,
Yeah.
they would be from construction background.
No,
So,
fair enough.
हाँ,
Fair
हाँ,
enough.
हाँ. So
Um,
you can
but you,
use technical terms also.
हाँ, wall
हाँ.
thickness वगैरह
नहीं, I'm
तो
just saying,
it's
just saying, just saying. हाँ.
but yeah, so software skills, basically news. My first job actually in New Zealand was tutoring.
Oh, nice.
I used to tutor for AutoCAD,
Oh,
and that also I
this was the software I was talking about when I asked you what you're doing.
correct,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah,
I was using a combination of AutoCAD and SketchUp, and in India, people are way more advanced.
yeah.
हमारे course के हमारे batch के बाद जितने भी आए हैं, those people are way more advanced. They're
हाँ,
using Revit and all these things.
yeah.
मुझे Revit भूल चुका है, to be very honest, because
हाँ,
for the past 8 years that I've been in this company, we've been using AutoCAD
okay.
and SketchUp. So
Hmm.
I've been using a combination of that, and I'm fairly confident in both.
Hmm.
But I know that मेरे juniors जो हैं, those people are killing it with Revit.
Oh,
And
nice.
Revit these days in New Zealand
Hmm.
is the highest in demand.
Okay.
If you're a Revit user, the proficiency is utmost. It's very important, and people who use Revit are paid more than people who use ArchiCAD
Okay.
because there are more companies using
So,
Revit.
guys, this is a tip for you. If you're coming to New Zealand, learn how to use this Revit software. Yeah.
This is not just me. This was something that a recruiter told me when
Okay.
I got a call from them through LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
She asked me if I knew Revit, and I said I haven't used it in a long time. I
Yeah.
need to brush up on my skills. And she says I'd brush up on them sooner rather than later. And I said, look, I know a little bit of ArchiCAD, and she says, nah, go for Revit.
Huh.
It's more. It pays you more compared to ArchiCAD.
All right. Moving on. ये तो बहुत अच्छा हुआ. So, what is your current role right now? And how hard it is for someone who is just starting off right now? How is the job market and overall real estate market at the moment? Because until unless people are not building homes,
Hmm.
you are out of
Hmm.
business.
True.
So,
True.
want to touch upon that. Also, give us short term, medium term, and long term vision. What you have looking at the country. You've been here quite some time now.
Yeah. So sadly, New Zealand is still recovering.
Okay.
The infrastructure market or the job, the not, I wouldn't say the job market, the construction market
Yeah.
was very slow last year.
Okay.
We're in the recovery mode right now, which means it's only going to get better from here.
मतलब बॉटम हिट हो चुका है.
I would say so.
Okay.
However, companies are still reluctant to hire people at this stage.
Uh-huh.
And that is primarily because I feel that most companies are basing their projections on the 2021 market,
Okay.
where all companies did amazingly.
हाँ, उस टाइम बूमिंग था
जब
सब कुछ।
जब
हाँ,
पूरा वर्ल्ड सो रहा था या कोविड के रिpercussion से डील कर रहा था,
हाँ,
न्यूजीलैंड का कंस्ट्रक्शन मार्केट, नेमली द डिजाइन मार्केट, ऑल द आर्किटेक्ट्स, they were damn busy. We
ओके।
were sloshed. We
हुँ,
were completely swamped with work.
हाँ,
We were turning away work.
हाँ,
We were getting calls from UK and the US because
ऑलराइट।
people were wanting to buy houses over here.
हाँ,
एंड ये सिर्फ हमारा ऑफिस नहीं था, मेरे जो कॉलीग्स हैं, मेरे क्लासमेट्स जो हैं, जो डिफरेंट
हाँ,
ऑफिस में
ऑर्गनाइज़ेशन
काम
में,
कर
हाँ,
रहे हैं,
हाँ, हाँ।
later on we found out because New Zealand is very small,
या,
so you need to know who you're dealing with
या,
and you need to keep a right reputation.
हाँ,
One bad reputation, New Zealand is very small, people
या,
will know.
या,
So my colleague who works for a different architectural firm, we were talking over drinks, and she told me, "Did you get a call from a girl named lady in Chicago named Elise?" And I said, "Yeah, we got a call from the lady in So that lady Elise, was shopping around for architects. So we were that busy.
ओके।
But 2022 was the exact opposite. There
हुँ,
was a sudden, we weren't getting any projects. Projects जो already आ चुके थे वो hold पे चले गए. Cost
हुँ।
of construction went up. Builders were without jobs.
इंटरेस्ट रेट वेंट हाई आई
Went
थिंक।
high.
या,
Interest rates dictated everything.
या,
People were holding on to properties
या,
because interest rates going high meant construction
हुँ,
cost went high.
या,
Builders को material नहीं मिल रहा था.
हाँ,
It was just haywire. Right now, we're recovering from it.
ओके।
And the best, you asked a little while ago what long term, short term,
या,
and
या,
you know
या,
goals क्या है. Long term goal हर architect का अपना खुद का firm बनाने का होता है.
अच्छा।
Nobody wants to be answerable to someone. Like I know that my long term goal is that
हुँ।
I have my retirement plan also. So everyone will have
या,
that. But once you find the right workplace for you that can help you build that long term goal,
हुँ,
that is what you should aim for. And I found that in my company.
हुँ,
The company I work for, my boss is very gracious.
हुँ,
He knows कि मैं मेरे projects करती हूँ side पे. I was open with
या,
him.
या,
New Zealand people are very honest. People
या,
are very helpful. They respect honesty.
या,
For them, honesty is the biggest virtue you can bring to them.
एब्सोल्युटली,
And
या,
when I joined that firm, I had an honest conversation with my boss and I told him, look, I need to, I have projects coming in and there's no conflict of interest because of this reason. Are you okay? Do you want to put it in writing? Do you want your accountant or somebody to put
या,
it in
फ्रॉम द
writing
लीगल
for you?
टीम, या।
And he said, no, I trust you.
हुँ,
And I know there won't be a conflict of interest, but I do not want you tired at work.
हुँ।
I do not want you to come
मिस
and
आउट
tell
ऑन
me
व्हाट यू आर एक्चुअली
exactly.
एक्सरसाइंग, या।
I don't want you making mistakes in the office. I am more than happy for you to work on your own projects.
हुँ,
In fact, I know you're starting off early,
हुँ।
so you feel free to use the printers in the office.
हाँ, नाइस।
And I was shocked
या,
kyunki he did not see me as a competition because there is no competition between me and him. He's a registered architect who's
या,
established himself, who's born and raised in New Zealand, right?
या,
But he also was helping me build myself up, and that gave me such confidence.
नाइस।
And that's the whole reason I stuck around with him for 8 years now.
पीपल डोंट गेट बॉसेस लाइक दिस,
No,
या,
no, they don't.
या।
They don't. And it's funny because this is only my second job in New Zealand.
ओह, नाइस।
And I stuck around because I got an amazing boss.
ऑलराइट, परफेक्ट। तो ये तो बहुत बढ़िया आपके साथ हो रहा है और वी विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर दैट। ओके, सो नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द हार्ड पार्ट। व्हाट वर द मोस्ट challenges you have experienced being in New Zealand?
Entering the job market.
Okay. Yeah.
बहुत hard होता है. Look,
हाँ,
we are hardwired as architects. 5 साल हमने पढ़ाई करी होती है इंडिया में, और
हाँ,
जो इंडिया में 5 साल आर्किटेक्चर कर लेता है ना, वो
हाँ,
कहीं भी पढ़ाई कर सकता है मेरे हिसाब से.
हाँ,
You are equipped with the best tools
हम्म,
to study.
हम्म,
इंडिया में I think it still happens. हमें every day mark करते थे out of
हम्म,
100, which
हाँ,
means you had to be on top of your game,
yeah,
which is what you need anywhere across the globe. So
correct.
basically, anybody who says that India में the education system isn't great, I feel like graduation helped me so much in India.
हम्म,
चाहे वो किसी ने एसपीएस से की है या आयोजन से की है या कहीं से भी की है, आई थिंक
हम्म,
वो 5 साल जो रगड़ते हैं ना तुम्हारे को,
हम्म,
that just gives you such a solid foundation
हम्म,
to get out of the country,
हम्म,
go outside,
हम्म,
hustle, and make something of yourself.
Hmm.
Now, entering the job market was tough because construction technique बहुत different है.
Hmm.
And nobody wants to take out the time from their business to teach you,
Yeah.
right? So that was the hard part for me.
Hmm.
So
What can be the tips for someone who is planning to come here in the same field as yours in construction, architecture,
hmm.
something similar, कि वो जो पहला जो क्रैक है वो कैसे ढूंढें और कैसे उसमें एंटर करें, वो हाउ विल दैट हैपन?
Funny you ask. Aaj subah I was talking to a friend who was telling me that he has a friend who is from Ecuador
Hmm.
and she's an architect. She's been in New Zealand for 6 years, but she's not found a job.
Yeah.
So I asked him, I said, that's pretty strange because I was in New Zealand 2013. I got my first job in 2015.
Hmm.
Why is it that she didn't get a job?
Hmm.
Can you share with me?
Hmm.
So the thing is, when you limit yourself
Hmm.
to one particular group of
Hmm.
architects. Now, I did urban design, but I'm basically doing architecture and urban design both
Okay.
because urban design is at a larger scale, right?
Yeah.
Once you do the larger scale development planning and everything,
Yeah.
then you go down into the architecture side.
Yeah.
So I'm doing both.
Okay.
And I have no issues doing both because at the heart of it, I am an architect.
Hmm.
I love urban design because I also love to plan a whole section.
Yeah.
I want to plan different types of houses. I want to dictate
Yeah.
how these houses will look
Yeah.
and what the facade is going to look like, how
Yeah.
I can make sure that these houses are enabling good pedestrian experience.
Hmm.
So all those things help me do it at a larger scale and a smaller scale.
Yeah.
But when you do that as a course, don't just limit yourself to कि मुझे सिर्फ urban design ही करना है.
हाँ. Be
Explore
open.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
Be open to
Yeah.
maybe going into the architecture field,
Hmm.
getting more contacts,
Hmm.
and then pulling yourself back into an urban design field.
Hmm. Hmm.
अर्बन डिजाइन के बहुत सारे कोर्सेज में इंटर्नशिप्स बहुत होती हैं यहाँ पे
हाँ.
सो कीप योर सेल्फ अवेयर ऑफ ऑल ऑफ दैट
Yeah.
यूनिवर्सिटी पेजेस ज्वाइन करो
Hmm.
find out which professor can help you with
Hmm.
certain maybe a summer internship, maybe just a 2 week internship, maybe
Huh.
just shadowing them around.
Yeah.
I even went to the extent of calling an architectural firm and saying, I'm happy to just pick up phones for 1 week for you,
Nice.
just so I can know.
Get a feel of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not just a feel,
Yeah.
just so I can make contact.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
LinkedIn is your best friend.
Hmm.
Invite people out for coffee.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever say no to coffee in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Coffee is great in New Zealand.
Yeah.
You tell them you want to pick their brain, you're new to the industry, you wouldn't mind getting tips.
We
They
we
will.
will list all these pickup lines for LinkedIn on the description.
When I was applying for jobs,
Yeah.
I was very disappointed because
Yeah.
kahin mil nahi raha tha job, right? And this amazing architectural firm, people can Google it, Cheshire Architects.
Yeah.
They advertised for a job saying, in 100 words, tell me why I should hire you.
Oh, nice.
तो मैं लग गई.
हाँ.
मैंने कहा आज मैं ऐसे तो लिख करके रहूंगी,
हाँ.
मैं बताऊंगी मुझे ही हायर करने के लिए.
Yeah.
So Pip and Nat are the are
Owners.
two brothers, they
Yeah.
are owners.
Hmm.
And मुझे personalized message आया उनसे
हाँ.
and they said, we can see the hunger that you have.
Hmm.
You really want to design.
Hmm.
But sadly, you're too young for us because we want someone who can lead a team. And you're
Ah.
just entering the workforce in New Zealand.
Hmm.
तो मैंने बोला, you know what, this made my day. Even though you're rejecting me, this
Yeah.
made my day. But like you said, I'm entering the
Job
industry
market.
here.
Yeah.
Anything that you can say will guide me. So can you please tell me what I can do differently
Hmm.
to make sure that I crack the next
Hmm.
interview?
Yeah.
And he took the time to write 10 points for me.
Oh, nice.
And he said, don't call me sir.
Yeah.
I'm not God.
Yeah.
If you don't work for me, my business will not run.
Yeah.
You are a service provider.
Yeah.
I need you to
Yeah.
run a successful business.
Correct.
So I'm not sir.
Yeah.
I'm not God.
Hmm.
I'm Nat.
Yeah.
You can call me that.
Oh.
I said, okay, that is brilliant feedback.
Yeah.
Then he said, I don't need 15 pages of your portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
If you can give me 10 index pages,
Mm-hmm.
10 the best images that you can tell me or describe your projects in,
Yeah.
that's all I need. I'm not going to sift through 30 pages.
Yeah.
I don't have time. I get hundreds of CVs every day.
Yeah.
I am one person who's always put a photo on my CV.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, you know what? While people discourage putting photos on CV, I think that set you apart as well.
Yeah.
Because
They
I
can get a
remembered your
feel.
CV.
Yeah.
Give me that CV that had the photo on it.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of CVs have photo on it.
Mhm.
So that was a good call.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
Hmm.
And there were a few other points that he said. And he said, if you think you can do all of these things, I'm sure you'll get the next call.
Hmm.
And that was very insightful for me. I
Mm.
think that was what I needed to understand that I am not less than anyone over here. I have studied my ass off, so have they. And I am here to provide a service that they're going to be paying me for.
Yeah.
So when you go in with that attitude in an interview, you
Hmm.
will crack it.
Yeah.
So
Self confidence is the key. Yeah.
and वो all time low पे होता है जब
Ah.
job नहीं मिल रहा होता है, to be
I
honest.
understand.
And that was built up again by an architect called Wayne Houston Architect.
Okay.
They offered me a job.
Mm-hmm.
I could not take that job because they offered me a part-time job,
Ah.
and immigration laws needed for me to be working for 40 hours to qualify for a work visa.
Yeah. Correct.
And sadly, I had to say no to that job,
Mm.
and I ended up at a different firm. I'm not
Mm.
going to take names,
Mm.
which wasn't the best experience,
Yep.
but it got me where I am. It got me
Mm.
to the industry. It helped me understand. It didn't pay so well initially.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite the struggle,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like वो 2 साल जो मैंने वहाँ पे काम करा, that has paid off in the long run.
Mm.
It got me to understand what my worth is.
Mm.
And this next job at Jones Architects that I went in for an interview, I could demand what I thought was my worth.
Mm.
And kid you not,
You
I
got
got
it.
more than that.
Yeah.
I got way more than that.
Amazing.
And once you start accepting that, you deserve more,
Yeah.
you will get it at the end of it.
100%.
Hustle.
Hustle
Just keep
is,
hustling.
yeah, hustle is the key to getting unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at this point, I mean, if you know your way around at
Yeah.
this point, I think हम बहुत smart हैं.
हाँ.
And one of my friends used to say, she was doing civil engineering with
हाँ.
Unitech,
हाँ.
and she used to say, I think you Indians are very smart.
Yeah.
And I was like, why do you say that? She
हाँ.
says, you know what? We're also studying the same courses. We're also doing this. But I feel like because you speak so many languages,
हाँ.
you have way more skills because you're using so many parts of your brain that
हाँ.
we don't use or we don't even think of using because we only stick to one language. We don't explore other things. We're so in our bubble.
Hmm.
And I think हम लोग कर सकते हैं. Like I do my own planning reports at this point.
Hmm.
I'm not a planner,
Hmm.
and you don't need to be a registered planner to do your reports.
Hmm.
You just need to see a few reports and
Hmm.
understand what goes into the assessment.
Hmm.
And once you do your own design, once you do your own work around what all consenting requires, you can do your own report
Hmm.
and you lodge it. And
Nice.
so far, I've successfully lodged a lot for my own private
Projects. Yeah.
projects,
Yeah.
but also for my office as well because my
Hmm.
boss realized, hey, we can do a few in house.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So
Perfect.
so just keep upskilling yourself. At the end of it, you just, I mean, हमारे रोल में आर्किटेक्चर में इतना अपस्किलिंग होता नहीं है
Hmm.
क्योंकि लाइक सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्सेज कर सकते हो आईटी में या
Hmm.
कोई प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट कर लिया आपने इन डिफरेंट इंडस्ट्री.
Construction project management.
हाँ, बट लेकिन अगर आप सिर्फ सोली डिजाइन वर्क पे कर रहे हो तो
Hmm.
इतना अपस्किलिंग होता नहीं है.
Hmm.
आपका सिर्फ एक्सपीरियंस बोलता है.
Hmm.
But you can upskill yourself by doing these small, understanding some small nuances where planning कर लिया. अच्छा अभी ये urban design forum निकला है, इसमें जाकर के बात कर सकते हैं. We can
Hmm.
understand New Zealand landscape. We can
Hmm.
understand where New Zealand is going as a whole.
Hmm.
क्योंकि from horizontal urban fabric, are they willing to go vertical now?
Hmm.
Is it accepting now? So all of those things
Hmm.
help you with a healthy debate.
Hmm.
And there's food and drinks over there, so that helps too.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Chalo, one last question
Yeah.
before I wind up.
Yeah.
Do you think that architecture, urban planning, or so before we move on, one last question. That do you think, do you guys from architecture, urban planning, construction, project management, do you guys have any threats from AI?
Hope not.
Because the way AI is moving,
Yeah.
because all these softwares can be automated. So, do you think there would be any threat with your experience? Of course.
I mean, I hope not,
Yeah.
because that's going to be quite devastating for our industry.
Yeah.
But I feel that, and as many people have said, और experience भी कर रहे हैं कि AI cannot always get that thing. आप एक घर बना सकते हो,
हाँ.
but you can't make it a house and a
Yeah.
home, right?
Yeah.
You need to put in those special touches.
हाँ.
ये AI आपको एक डब्बा दे देगा.
हाँ.
अब उसमें इंटीरियर करना है, उस डब्बे को कैसे प्लेस करना है, वो सब with the planning rules in mind, with the neighbor in mind.
हाँ
I don't think AI is as developed right now.
हाँ
We do have clients जो काफ़ी लोग आते हैं रेनोवेशन प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए, तो वो पता नहीं अपना कोई सॉफ्टवेयर लेकर आते हैं, उसमें उन्होंने बनाया हुआ है अपना प्लान, हमें ऐसे चाहिए ऐसे चाहिए ऐसे चाहिए. बट नो मैटर हाउ informed they are with all of these softwares,
yeah
there is always an error. उनकी कहीं डायमेंशन में कुछ इशू रहता है, उनका कहीं अंडरस्टैंडिंग में कोई इशू रहता है. मोस्ट ऑफ द क्लाइंट्स दैट वी डील विद आर वेरी स्मार्ट.
yeah
Honestly, उनको पता है because New Zealand has a very big DIY culture also.
yeah do
So
it
they
your own yeah
हाँ, so they will know. उनको पता है कि उनको अगर रिप ऑफ करना है फ्लोर बोर्ड्स, वो नई फ्लोरिंग लगा देंगे अपना. हमारा नीबर कर रहा है अभी अपनी सारी पूरी फ्लोरिंग वगैरह सब कुछ चेंज कर रहा है खुद. So they're very handy like that. But I don't think they can do everything by themselves. I think they do require someone to handhold, to tell them what combinations work for you. AI आपको एक computer screen पे बता देगा, okay, you know what, this style will go with this fitting or this tapware. But sometimes when you see it in front of you, they don't go.
yeah
You don't like it as much. It takes some time to adjust to it. AI won't be able to do that. What
perfect
you
so
can do to by taking a client to the store and physically putting everything, a mood board together for them,
yeah
I think AI is a little
what is called mood
mood
board
board.
okay
Mood board is basically
कि आपका मूड बताएगा कि आपका मूड चेंज हो रहा है इससे
वो जो आप एक पैनल क्रिएट करते
yeah
हो,
yeah
टाइल,
I'm just
टैपवेयर,
trying to
वॉलपेपर
be
का,
funny
वो आपके मूड का क्या कर रहा है.
amazing amazing so I think we have covered pretty much everything what these people should know about the real estate market, architecture, construction, and how to think about it, how to plan about it. So thank you for taking out the time.
No
It was
worries.
lovely talking to you, and I'm very thrilled that I got to spend this time with you. Thank you. If
Thank
you
you.
guys have liked this video, then do not forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to VAC. We shall see you in the next video. Till the time, you guys take care of yourself. Bye bye.